You're driving home with Fifi and Jules. Our next guest, where do you start? I mean, this is 7 pages worth of accolades here. We'll go through a few of them. 8 million albums, 723 million YouTube views for one video alone, 19.3 million Twitter followers, and all these hits as well. If that's not enough, Jules, a new fragrance which is available exclusively at Myer stores nationally with $2 from every bottle going to Make-A-Wish Australia.
Welcome to the Fifi and Jules show, Justin Bieber!
Yo, what's going on, man? Thank you for having me.
Oh, Justin, such a thrill having you on the show. And I want you to know, I know you're on the phone, but I am sitting here wearing Someday. This is a fabulous fragrance, so well done to you.
Thank you.
And I love the bottle too. How much say did you have in how it looked? Were you very hands-on, or did you let somebody else design it?
The bottle, everything was kind of based off my ideas. They would come and bring me different ideas, but I would always give my 2 cents. And while I was on tour in North America, that's actually when we first started working on the fragrance. And I was telling them what I wanted, how I wanted it to smell, and they made it into what it is now.
You know, the funny thing about fragrances, Justin, is they say that the best smell to attract a guy is cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? I would have thought it'd be a cheeseburger.
Oh.
A huge pat on the back too, Justin. You are donating $2 from every 100ml bottle to Australia's Make-A-Wish Foundation. You know, you're the first celeb to actually donate perfume profits to charity. Where did this come from?
Basically, with everything I do, I try to make a charitable aspect out of it. I think it's just, I was able to be put in this position for a reason, and I think that one of those reasons are just me being able to give back.
Where are you? Because I can hear...
Is that a parrot?
It's not a parrot. That was just a chair.
I believe you. No, it is great, Justin, giving back, and that's why we all love you. And you know how much we love you here in Australia.
Thank you.
We're not suggesting you come out and do an in-store Myer fragrance sign-in, but we would love you to do that. And I'm not sure whether you're aware, but when you left last time, because in 2011 it was pandemonium, we did a petition and 1 million votes to get you back in the country. Did you hear about that, and are you coming back soon?
I have to come back. I miss Australia. It's one of my favorite places.
It's funny, you failed to mention, Fifi, that half of those votes were you.
Yeah, I admit. Well, I didn't think we need to tell Justin that. Don't want to make you feel uncomfortable, Justin.
No, I'm definitely not going to feel uncomfortable.
Good.
You are, and you'd have to be, when you think about all the successes that have come from YouTube. You're the greatest discovery story. What do? Do you ever spend time trawling on the net looking for the next big singing sensation?
Yeah, I mean, I think that when I released, my music to the internet, it's like I was kind of like the first person to be young and kind of go mainstream and get fans and stuff like that way. So it's really cool to see other young people going through the internet and getting famous that way.
I mean, Justin, you've been a big supporter over the last week. You've mentioned One Direction, and you're giving them a lot of love and support. They're heading out our way. It's actually great and very generous, isn't it, to acknowledge these other acts? Yeah,
of course. I mean, it's better to stick together and than go against each other, because who wants to be enemies? We're all doing what we love, and we all have fans, and it should be about that. It shouldn't be about going against someone, or, One Direction fans against Justin Bieber fans, or against Cody Simpson fans, or the Wanted fans, or anybody's fans. It should just be all love and support, and everybody like everybody.
Yeah, it's not like Twilight where you have to be Team Jacob or Team Edward. I mean, you're allowed to be both. I mean, in music, you're allowed to love both Bieber and One Direction.
My music is translatable for all people, and that's what I want to be shown around the world.
We're on the phone with Justin Bieber. We're going to take a song, come back in a couple of minutes. The new fragrance is Someday by Justin Bieber, available exclusively at Myer stores nationally. And you're driving home with Fifi and Jules. We're on the phone with a very special guest, the Savo, with Fifi and Jules for the drive home. It's Justin Bieber. He's got the new fragrance, Someday, available exclusively at Myer stores nationally with $2 from every 100ml bottle going to Make-A-Wish Australia. And I know, Fifi, you had something that you wanted to take up with Justin.
We've got your music, your fragrance. Then there was your movie, which we absolutely...
hang on. I got to stop you there, Fifi. Hey, Justin, I just got to give you a warning, brother. A mano to a mano. Fifi, my co-host, is about to hit you up for some cash.
Okay.
Well, Justin, I'm not saying that you owe me money, but I'm going to throw some figures at you because never say never. One of the highest grossing films, DVDs of all time. Everybody loves it. I could hardly get my hands on a copy, but I did want a copy in the end because you may not know this, but I'm actually in the movie with you.
Really?
Yeah. See, it's a funny thing. I know you left me off the credits and I took that up with the film company already. In fact, do you want to hear? This is just the bit in the film where I'm in the film with you.
This is an ambush, my friend. This is an ambush.
Emphasis on bit.
It's a hysteria that I've never witnessed before.
So that was quite small. That was in a montage of pandemonium.
Yeah, Martin Place in Sydney. It was chaos and I had a microphone. Do you remember that bit in the film?
I do remember that bit in the film.
Excellent. Now, I just want to run some figures by you.
Hang
The
up.
film went for 113 minutes, which is 6,880 seconds. I was in the film for 4 seconds.
Right.
And if the total worldwide gross is $98,441,954, legally, Justin, I think you owe me about $58,080.75.
Well, you know what? Talk to Paramount about that.
Okay. No, that's fair enough.
Can I just break that down?
Yeah.
Can I hear it again? Justin, tell me, do you honestly get your fingers out? Is this 4 seconds to you?
It's a hysteria that I've never witnessed before.
I think it was 5.
I think that we should figure something out. I mean, I don't know if everybody in the movie that was in the movie didn't get paid for the movie.
Yeah.
Documentary. There's people in the movie that are just random in the street.
You're right, but I love, Justin, that you've said we should figure it out.
Look, knowing what Fifi's like, just on the side here, mate, if you offer her a cupcake, she'll most likely take it. So I'll leave it over to you, mate.
Okay. I mean, do you want a cupcake?
I'd love a cupcake, thank you, Justin Bieber.
Okay, so there we go. I'll give you a cupcake and we'll call it even.
We are so done. I love that. Big high five.
right.
I won't get my legal team involved now. We're good.
Was that some sort of out-of-court settlement?
Yes, it was.
Wow.
Can we just get back to the perfume for a second? And also to your new single, Justin. Hey, boyfriend. I've only been a boyfriend once, and that's I ended up marrying my wife. What do you think it takes to be a really good boyfriend?
You know, I think it's just about being that stable person. A girl wants to feel secure, and as long as you're honest and you treat her with love and respect, I think that's what a good boyfriend
That is so true, Justin. That's why we love you. Another way to be a good boyfriend is if you buy your girlfriend like a really nice, fragrance, like a brand new fragrance someday.
Best boyfriend, if you just buy your girl Someday by Justin Bieber, that's the best boyfriend ever.
I agree, Justin.
We're working like a team now, Justin.
Thank you so much for the help.
Well, you have already co-hosted a film.
I mean, you could also say, as you hand it over to your girlfriend, that it's available exclusively at Myer stores nationally, Justin. I mean, that's something you probably could mention.
And you can also say, with every purchase by Fifi Box, you get a free cupcake.
Do we still have Justin on the line?
We've lost him.
He may have gone. Look, these can happen. It happened with Eminem. And it's just happened with the Beebs.
How come it always happens on my question? Seriously.
You ask a question and they hang up.
He did promise you a bloody cupcake. If he doesn't deliver, that's it. I'm going after the 58 grand.
Fifi and Jules driving you home.
You guys are crazy.
Oh, you're there! Did you just punk us or something? What are you doing?
You disappeared for a second. You went quiet.
I was just listening to you guys talk for like 5 minutes.
Have you got Ashton Kutcher with you in that room?
This is brilliant.
Ashton's not with me right now.
Wow, Justin, you kept us on our toes there, man. Thanks for that.
Of course. That's my job.
My heart just skipped a beat.
Well, I'm glad you guys had a good time, and it was great talking to you.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you, Justin.
All right, thanks, guys.